Hi everyone, and welcome to your midweek Pick a Card Tarot updates for the week of February 7th. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more tarot readings. I'll be doing 3 card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the classic Rider-Waite-Smith with Amethyst, the borderless Rider-Waite-Smith with Tiger's Eye, and the Tarot de Marseille with Obsidian. We also have 4 oracle cards to choose from, 1 from the Tao Oracle, 1 from the Prism Oracle, and 2 from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. So go ahead and pick 1 card and 1 tarot deck. Choose which one resonates with you the most. Feel free to pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, the timestamps are in the description below. Don't forget to check out your oracle card. And with that, let's go right to the readings. All right, group 1, let's see what the rest of the week has in store for you. All right. All right. So, my first initial vibe is making the best out of a bad situation. I'm not sure what's making me say that, because actually the Ace of Wands is the only reverse card in your reading, group 1. So maybe I jumped the gun here. Oh, okay. Group 1, y'all have no idea how long I just sat here in silence looking at these cards, but it came together just now. So the thing is, I have the feeling that you are kind of waiting for something to appear, and that is what's causing stagnation, or not necessarily stagnation. The thing that I'm pointing out is that the Two of Swords is this woman is sitting, and this is where the static nature came out just now. So what I would say to you, group 1, is that the cavalry isn't coming, and that isn't bad news, because you are able to make good with what you have right now. Whatever you were waiting on to drive this week home is something that you are more than capable of going without. So what I would advise you to do, group 1, is to not wait around. And if the thing that you were waiting for actually does manifest, then all the better. Consider it an unexpected bonus. But I think that that is the main thing. Whatever you feel you need to whatever you feel you need to make this week the week that you want it to be, group 1, you don't need it, or at least you don't need to wait for it in order to keep moving. So I would advise you to just take action and not wait around for it. All right, because again, you're I'm spiraling right now, but this is a very simple message. You don't need this Eight of Wands, so don't wait around for it. Whatever this thing, this offering, whatever this offering from the universe that you're waiting for, group 1, I would encourage you to trot forward without it, and you will find, or at least I would expect that you will be surprised at how well things work out even without it. Yeah, that is it. If you want to jump straight to your oracle card reading, feel free to do so by using the timestamps below. All right, group 2. Let's see what we have for you. The Two of Swords jumped out while I was shuffling your deck. Maybe that's important, maybe it's not. We shall see. So you have Eight of Swords. Okay, so let's see here. I would advise caution, group two. I think that, you know, something that I often say about the Eight of Swords is that this woman thinks that she's trapped, but she's not, and all she has to do is move forward and tread carefully. Actually, that is true. I was about to kind of negate the message that I usually give for the Eight of Swords, but what I was initially going to say, which is to not try to push things that aren't really happening for you, was this world card reversed here. This is what is making me think that the timing doesn't look right. And I think that it's the world reversed combined with the Nine of Cups reversed that's giving me the feeling that maybe you need to spend a bit more time integrating what is to integrating the knowledge that you have to just really rest on that stability, because the stability that you have, or that you have the stability that you have reached in this week so far might be a good checkpoint to reevaluate the situation and to think about it a little more thoroughly. Yeah, honestly, group two, I can't shake this feeling of just wait. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do nothing, but I have the feeling that you're whatever wish that you are hoping for this week is that it might not be coming in this week. You only have a couple more days left, and whatever you have done to reach this stability where you can really take a step back and reflect on everything that this week has been for you, I would encourage you to really take the time to integrate all these lessons, because I think that if this woman who is you know has the false impression that she's trapped, if she, I keep saying about the Eight of Swords, she can walk forward, she can like feel around with her feet, and that is the key part of this. If she just struggles and if she struggles and flails around too much, she will get cut by these swords. So I would encourage you to be careful, and if you feel that something that you're trying to make happen isn't it just kind of isn't working out or manifesting the way you want it to, group two, I would encourage you to hear that warning and to just take your time. There's always next week. This week is halfway over. Maybe you can use this weekend to recharge and to come at next week with renewed fervor, so that you can get whatever target you are shooting for, group two. All right. So if you don't want to watch, if you want to skip to your oracle card, basically, you can use the timestamps in the description below. All right, group three. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, so the Ace of Coins, Emperor. Emperor's been coming up a lot with the Tarot de Marseille. Ah, Jesus Christ! I keep drawing, man. One of these days, I'm gonna spend a whole month without accidentally drawing a fourth card. But hey, this is a bonus card for you, group three. So let's see what we have. Okay, a lot of newness. We have two fours here, one pip and one major arcana in the Emperor, and two cards of newness. I keep saying that pages are graduated aces. I tend to read them very similarly. In the Golden Dawn system of correspondences, the aces and pages have the same spot. They are both in the same place, and I don't think that's a coincidence. So for you, group three, I would say that I'm noticing right now that the Emperor is looking at this Ace of Coins and this Page of Wands is looking away from the Four of Wands. I think that you have an opportunity you have an opportunity to get more out of this week than you thought you could, Group 3, and I would encourage you to act upon it, because you know the Emperor is master of his domain, rules with authority, but benevolence also. So I think that in this, let's say that this week is a kingdom and you are emperor of this kingdom. If you have this opportunity in front of you to finish out this week with, like, you know, this exclamation point where you're really making a statement for this week, you can do it. And I think that this is a good time for you to do so, group three. Let me just make sure that there's nothing else I have here. Yeah, because I was feeling torn between. No, sorry, I was getting a feeling of you being torn between, do I go for this opportunity, or because of feelings of, you know, I often, the fours have this aspect of stability in general, and it's as if there's trepidation to step forth from this stability that you have. But I would just remind you that, you know, the page has gone through all 10 pips from the ace all the way to the 10, and you're not starting from scratch, even though it kind of feels like it, because again, pages and aces have this newness to them, but this ace has graduated, and in the kingdom of the week. Sorry, yeah, in the kingdom of the week that you are in right now, Group Three, you are the ruler. So honestly, it's not as if, how can I say this? It's not as if it would be a bad thing for you to just, you know, chill and relax and rest on your laurels, so to speak, to to just chill out for the rest of this week. But I would suggest that if you choose to get these bonus points or this stretch goal, that it is an opportune time for you to do this with the Six of Wands at the bottom of your deck. So that is it for you, Group 3. Please stick around for your Oracle card reading that we will get to any second now. All right, the challenge of setting up these Oracle cards right out of the gate correctly. I think I got it now. Is that good? Yeah, that'll do. All right, Group A, your I Ching card is Inner Truth. This is I Ching hexagram number 61. And the key words are the wisdom of the heart, insight, clarity, purity, intuitive knowing, consciousness, penetrating illusion. Okay, Group A, I think that what this card is telling me for you is that you know what you have to do. And I think that to just trust yourself. It's funny. Just trust yourself feels like a self-contained message, which really sums up this card well and its message for you, to the point where I kind of feel stumped to elaborate on it. Let me just take a look at this card again. Yeah, just trust your intuition, Group A. I mean, there really isn't much more to say to that. You have the You have everything you need to drive this week home and have yourself a great weekend. Um, yeah, trust yourself, trust your intuition. Group A, it's really that simple. So Group B, your card is anger. Uh-oh. You know, anger anger can be constructive or destructive. And I would say to you, Group B, sometimes anger is justified, and in those situations, a lack of anger would be a problem. And sometimes it is not. So I would advise discernment to distinguish if this anger is beneficial or not. And I'm just now realizing you might not be the angry one. It could be someone else in your environment. So apply this either to yourself if something is or will make you angry this week, or to the person who is angry. But to just, you know, anger feels like anger can be intimidating because of how powerful a tool that it can be, and it's kind of like fire. There's a reason this card is red. But just like a fire can burn a whole forest down, the fire can also forge metal to make something extremely constructive that you couldn't do without that heat. So just be mindful that sometimes you got to get mad, and to make sure that you harness it to be the furnace flame from which the honed blade of steel will arise like a phoenix, instead of burning an entire forest down. Yep. All right, Group C. Your card is Inspiration. This is Mercury in Pisces. All right, so what I'm getting from this is, heed the calling of whatever muse is calling for you, Group C, because it is. It's funny, I'm focusing on the word inspiration and the energy of Mercury, which is kind of the go between the gods. So I think that uh, whatever call that you hear is an opportunity to transcend something, and I would encourage you to heed that, Group C. Yeah. Group D, your card is Riches, Saturn in Capricorn. This is the second time I've pulled this card in a short period of time, so that is February for you. Um, Saturn rules Capricorn, so this is an energy that's very comfortable, and I'm gonna mention this. I mentioned this last time. This woman here is reminds me a lot of the Nine of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, because she's standing there. It's an angel. It has wings. Okay, so this angel is standing there, self-assured, confident, petting a bird, which is probably why, like, the combination of the pose that she has and the fact that she's petting a bird is what's reminding me so much of the Nine of Pentacles, and also the word riches. So for you, Group D, I would focus on abundance, whether that is to attempt or to strive to, how can I say this, to either to manifest the abundance that you feel that you deserve and that you want, because Capricorn is a cardinal sign. So there, I have a feeling of initiative with that very sign. However, actually, there is no however. The what I'm trying to tell you, Group D, is to enjoy it and enjoy, like, the saying, it's the journey, not the destination. I think that for you, the message that I'm getting right now is that why not both? It could be the journey and the destination, and to enjoy the process and enjoy the things that you will, the fruit that you will bear from these efforts, because the the energy of Capricorn is, the energy of Capricorn is has this like permanence to it, like whatever riches that is being talked about here isn't some fly by night winning the lottery shit. It is like generational wealth type of shit that's going to be there long after the people who couldn't possibly spend it all in a lifetime have passed. So keep that in mind, Group D, because you can have it all, and it's okay. Focus on abundance and independence. This is either an opportunity for you to get it or an opportunity for you to enjoy it. But either way, whether you're on the journey or whether you're at your end, whether you're on your journey or at your destination, to enjoy the ride, because this is a good time for you to do so. Thank you so much for watching. I forgot to record this outro. If your reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comments down below. And with that, take care. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you soon.